Hey everyone, and welcome to this Marvel Snap guide where we're going to be talking about Cannonball, the brand new card that has just entered the world of Marvel Snap. We're actually recording this live on Twitch TV in front of an absolutely wonderful audience for Twitch drops, and I gotta tell you, it's been a hell of a ride. Now, Cannonball is a 5/8 that, well, let's just say it takes the highest enemy card, it moves it, and if it can't move it because all the locations are full, then it explodes and replaces it with a rock. Right off the top, is Cannonball good? Not really. Honestly, it had its moments. You're going to see some gameplay highlights later that honestly were pretty impressive. They showcased the potential for Cannonball, but the honest truth is, like, the condition of destroying the card is way too hard. Like, it's way too difficult, and there's way too many situations where, like, it's just moving a card, so it's like Stegron at 5 cost, and Stegron is garbage for a reason. So with that being said, I only really want to give this card about a 2-star. I don't think it's that good. The challenge is that the Spotlight Cache includes both Kitty Pryde, who I think is an important card for your collection, and Miss Marvel, who's one of the best cards in Marvel Snap on any given day. So the actual Spotlight Caches greatly outperform the card itself. Now, the card hasn't been complete garbage, right? It wasn't Martyr on release or anything. It just doesn't feel that good to play. Like, I'm going to show you a couple decks, and the decks seem to be working okay, and I know that and we got a subscription coming in here as we do this live, but I do think that there is potential for this card. I'm surprised it's a 5/8. It feels like it should be a 5/9, or it feels like the rock effect should be more consistent, like you move a card and a rock just comes anyway. There's definitely dials for them to turn here to make the card better, but as of right now, it feels a little bit on the weaker side. It's definitely skippable. It's not one you absolutely need. It doesn't seem like it's going to make any archetype completely earth-shattering, okay? That's just my initial impression. So, with that being said, let's talk about a couple of the decks here. Now, this first one here is X-Cannon. Now, this is hilarious because what happened was I was like, okay, I really like the idea of using the X-Men deck, and the X-Men Surfer deck that I designed is one of the top decks in Marvel Snap right now. It's number 2 in win rate, number 2 in, I don't know if it's number 2 or 3 in cube rate, but it's literally just underneath Thanos in terms of performance, and it's a Silver Surfer X-Men deck thanks to the event that's happening. So I thought to myself, well, what if we actually just made some changes? We took out Armor, because Armor is counter-synergistic with Cannonball. We put Cable instead. Cable, super good. I actually really like Cable. Instead of Sarah, we put Cannonball. Is this good? It's at its moments, but I think the Sarah Armor version's better. Right? So that's just me. What was interesting about this, however, was when we actually auto-cannonballed, I kind of had a laugh because it was actually my Silver Surfer X-Men deck, and they just took out, who the hell did they take out? I'm not even sure. Oh, they took out Hope Summers and they put Cannonball in. So that was the auto builder. So the auto builder was using my X-Men deck and just slamming Cannonball in instead of the Hope Summers, which is kind of funny. Anyways, so we had Gangster Ball. I wanted to try something with the kind of gangster move, mobster move style archetype, and I know Coccia released a video very similar with a couple different cards, and did it work? Yeah. I didn't love it though. Like, I didn't love this particular play. Like, it felt a little awkward, and like you're holding your breath for Silk to hit Craven and stuff like that. And when a Kingpin comes down, your opponent, especially at higher MMRs, is going to know to play directly into the Kingpin to prevent you from actually giving any negative debuffs. So ultimately, it was okay. It was fine. I don't think it's going to be in any top 10s anytime soon, but then again, what the hell do I know? And then we go to Junky Ball. Now, I actually like this one a lot. It's basically like a Junk-style Galactus deck, but you take Galactus out, you add Cannonball, you run the Pro X in order to kind of lock down a location, and you junk another one in order to give the Cannonball the greatest chance to destroy something. But I kind of always just felt like, hey, I want to destroy something, but why don't I just run Shang-Chi, or why don't I just do something else, right? So it didn't always feel that great, unfortunately. But it was okay. It was okay. You know why? Because this shell in and of its whole is good. Annihilus with Sentry and Hood is just good. The Goblins are just good, right? These are just good cards, and Cannonball just works because sometimes it works, right? Does this Cannonball make this deck better? Probably not, right? The standard version with Galactus is probably still going to be better, and that's kind of where I get a little concerned. Then we have Cloggy Ball. Now, Cloggy Ball was basically very similar to the prior deck, except now you're leaning more into the debris to try to generate as much clogging as you can. Titania as well. Titania is kind of like annoying to play with at times, but it has its moments of being a cool card. Was it good? The deck was fine. We actually ranked up a ton playing Cannonball. That's something I kind of want to mention as well. Although I said I don't like the card all that much, I gotta tell you, we've gained a ton of rank playing it over tonight. Like, I think we're up like 6,000 ranks or something like that. We're in the top 2,000-3,000 range. I think we're kind of getting into the 2,000s. So, like, we're playing in high with decent MMR. We're playing, like, a card that's brand new in archetypes that I don't think are as kind of refined as they could be. So clearly it's winning games. I just don't feel like it's the optimal version of these particular decks. And it doesn't feel like it's going to create its own archetype. Although it feels like it can be stuck anywhere, it feels kind of like Hope Summers in the same way where like it doesn't need a specific archetype. It can kind of go everywhere. But with the desire and the need to destroy a card specifically, I feel like Cannonball kind of suffers, because if you have to destroy a card with only the full locations, then it kind of feels bad. And if you could at least add a rock, it gives you additional synergy with the junk, even if the card doesn't get destroyed. So ultimately, is Cannonball a must purchase? Absolutely not. I don't think you need to purchase them. I think that you're going to want to definitely consider saving up for next week's War Machine. I think War Machine is definitely stronger. There's no question about that. I think its synergistic elements are way better than Cannonball, and I already have decks pen and papered, whatever the hell the term is. I'm tired, but I got decks ready for War Machine. I think they look pretty damn good, and whereas Cannonball seems like a little bit messier. Regardless, guys, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Hit the like button if you haven't hit already. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I hope you enjoy these gameplay highlights. We have a Debris Murder World game set. Hate Nebula. See ya, Jeff. Yeah, the Nebula variant's good. I've liked that one. I've been using the other one, but by no means is this one not perfect. Man, do I just gutsy play Pro X here or what? They're snapping? How can she snap? They're making me kneel? I'm kneeling? Well, I can Cannonball here, right? I Cannonball Eliath? Wait. I take initiative. Oh my god, I took initiative. Cannonball, 8 cubes. They've got to be thinking, I've done nothing to show that I would have Eliath in my deck. Nothing to show. Oh no, 8 cubes. You've got to be kidding me. I love games like this. Look at this. A quick Bar Sinister filled with Green Goblin. Do they even stick around? Do they even stick around? It's got to be frustrating, right? Plus, it sets up Cannonball for potential destruction, because they're encouraged to fill right. Mobius! Mobius M. Mobius, how dare you? It's overkill, but we go Sentry. Because here's the thing, we're at least confirming they're going to fill right. Because now they see all the voids, they're going to fill right. Turn 6, we Cannonball. We're going to Cannonball turn 6. And we're going to destroy their biggest card in Quantum Realm. Oh, they're going to move a card. They're going to move one of the gobs? I do this. Let's see. Let's see how this plays out. All right. We clean up our board. They actually don't move anything. Now, what's key here is that we get to destroy whatever they play middle, right? Their largest card middle. But, I mean, here's the thing. We just Eliath, right? Eliath's just always better. Like, we're absolutely coping if we play Cannonball here. They have 12 energy. It's pure cope, right? You just... Another clutch play is move Cull Obsidian and win this lane. Add 8 here, take 10 out. You know what? This is what we're going to do. I want to be very clear here. It's an easy win if you do this, right? With Goliath. However, because we're playing Cannonball, let's see the Cannonball line. We Cannonball on the right, we move the Cull Obsidian, we play these two here, we win the game. Cull Obsidian, Cull Obsidian explodes! Okay, we did it. Cull Obsidian turned into a rock. And they actually had a pretty good play on Quantum Realm. Goliath would have, of course, destroyed them as well. But we got fancy, and we played the Cannonball. Celine can feel occasionally difficult to play. But I like Celine. They always play... I mean, this is problematic because they always play... Okay. I was gonna say they always play Skillmonger. Do I want to draw cards? Yeah, X-Men 97's coming out. I was hoping to finish the original one, and I didn't quite finish it yet. What the hell? So Cannonball mid wins? This wins, right? Goliath is a factor, most certainly. It's never Goliath. It's Shongers. Oh no! I'm not worried. Oh my god, did Cannonball just rip cubes from his hands? I think it did. Unbelievable. No, it's clobbering time on the other side. It's like, yes, call the ambulance. But not for me. Frozen Tank 7, thank you so much for the subscription with Prime, by the way. Yes! We draw a card. We didn't really disrupt them, though. Which is whatever, I guess, but... Did they just crystal me? What? What is this drunk crystal gameplay? Who is this drunk crystal gamer? Well, maybe Arrow can mess them up. But, I mean, Silk's going to be pretty good here. We got Cannonball, too. Cannonball can go mid and move the Invisible Woman. That might be interesting. Like, in theory, if I move Invisible Woman, they never benefit from that, right? They probably want to play into Invisible Woman at some point. Maybe they're playing Magic, and I move Invisible Woman into the negative zone. I don't know, this might be coping, but this is obviously is this a Tribunal deck or what? Or is this MODOK, and they're trying to set up MODOK Hela? Let's see. Let's see. I think me cannonballing this Invisible Woman is probably going to mess them up. Is this big derp or what? Is Hela gone? Their Tribunal's gone. Where's their Hela? Tell me they top deck Hela. Oh my god. They dodged it. But they got rid of their Iron Lad. Move MODOK to give us a better chance here. Kick the Silk back right? No, it doesn't matter. We just do this. Let's send it. Did they actually draw Hela or what? They must have. They wouldn't have played without Hela. Oh my god, they drew it.
Behold my mighty hand.
It's close. Oh. Oh. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That is one way to lose a game of Marvel Snap. Truly remarkable. Damn, we have some meat gameplay. Man, I think we just play Silk here. I'm not sacrificing Silk in a Black Vortex when I don't have to. The bundle stuff, I can't tell you. We no longer have access to the data mines, so I don't know if a bundle is coming out in advance, so it's hard for me to prepare videos and content for it, unfortunately. Yeah. That craving just got scammed, in my opinion. But whatever, what do I know? The Dawkins pretty chonky. Okay, not bad. There's... How can she snap? Let's try this. Okay. The Modoc. See, I'm actually not sure if the Cannonball effect is random or not. Or will it only go unless it... Is it always choosing left? I think we do this. And we see where Silk goes. Let's just send it for 4. So it's APOC. So we win by 1 there. Or whatever. Right? Go left. Oh! I meant right. Lefts and rights. We get the win. Wow. Very tight game. I don't know if I want Collector in this. I think I want Collector in Mojo World, because with Collector in Mojo World, I can just outpower him with numbers, and I can cannonball something out. Is it Polaris or Polaris, by the way? Someone please tell me how to say the name phonetically. I need to know. I've had multiple people get mad at me for my pronunciation of the card. You know? Makes me a little sad. Polaris? Polaris? I don't know. I just said exactly the way I've always said it. You tried to correct me and I just said it wrong. Cannonball this out right now? Get rid of this Dracula? Miss me with this? Alright. Should have went into Mojo Worlds for what it's worth, but... So now they can't... Apoc can't win right, or can't win left. I'm not going to snap because they'll leave, but this always wins, right? We don't even need to Surfer. I think this is better. Yeah, this is better. Fill this. They'll never compete here. They only have 2 in hand anyway. And go as vertical as I can here. If I snap, they leave. Yeah, I knew I won. I knew I won. Disruption from both Polaris and from Cannonball there to set up the winning lines. Very good.